Happy morning, students. Today we are going to start a very interesting topic of English grammar, and that is prepositions. Okay, so let's start this topic with some of the activities first. This is geometry box. Okay, and this one is pen. So let's see the use of in and out with the help of this box. Right? Keep this pen in the box. Out the box. In the box. That means it is showing the inner place. Right? Now keep this pen out of the box. Okay? On the box. Clear? In front of the box. Beside the box. Clear? In front of the box, beside the box. Let's repeat it. Keep the pen in the box. Keep the pen out of the box. On the box. In front of the box. Beside the box. This is what the use of in, out, in front of and beside. This is the vertical position of the box and this one is horizontal. Okay, ये vertical है, ये horizontal है. Now let's see. If I say the pen is over the box, so that means if some object is above the vertical side of the object, then it is the preposition which is called as over. There is no connection between the object and the noun. Okay, so over the box. For example, the bridge is made over the river. जहाँ पे bridge कभी भी river को touch नहीं करता है. Here you can see that there is no touch between the pen and the box, and especially this is vertical position of the box. Okay. Similarly, if the box is kept in a horizontal way, then now the object is showing the upward state, and now I will say the pen is above the box. Why above? Why not over here? Because of the horizontal state of the object. Clear everyone? Just now I taught you the vertical and horizontal differences when we use prepositions. Again, I will place this box in the vertical form. Okay. And now I will say that the object, which is pen here, the pen is under the box. Why under? Because of the vertical form of the box. It is under. Under is also showing the downward position. Okay? And there is also no touch between the pen and the box. So it is under when the noun is vertical form. Keep the box in a horizontal form now, and the pen, it is below the box. Now it is not under, it is below the box because of the horizontal form of the box. Again, the pen is under the box, the pen is below the box. I hope you understood the use of over, above, under and below, and in that way you have to keep in notice what is the form of the noun, whether it is vertical position or horizontal position. Now let's see one more activity. This is a glass. Okay, and what do you see inside? Water. This water, it is stable in its state. There is no motion in the water. That's why I say the water is in the glass. In the glass, because it is showing the inner space, inner place. Now I will fill this water into the other glass. Why into? Because there is a motion between the water. Motion क्या होता है? Movement. उसमें हलचल है. वो पानी दूसरे ग्लास में भरा जा रहा है. इसका मतलब ये अंदर की तरफ जा रहा है, इसलिए इस preposition को क्या कहेंगे? Into. I am filling the water into the other glass. So in and into. Same way, now I will teach you the use of beside and besides. Beside means साथ में, के बगल में. ओके, इसके बगल में, राम के बगल में, मोहित के बगल में, ठीक है, बाजू में जिसको हम कह देते हैं कि आई एम सिटिंग बिसाइड राम. एज यू सी, आई एम सिटिंग विद Teddy. So here what preposition I am using? I am sitting beside the beautiful Teddy. Now besides, there are the pens. Out of that, this one is blue pen. And besides blue pen, all the pens are kept in the box. That means इस blue pen के अलावा बाकी सारे pens box में रखे गए. Now let's learn the use of through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Through. This is a bangle. Here I will call it as a hole. Chhed. Okay. The pen is going, it is passing through the hole made in the paper. Suppose it is a hole made in the paper, then we will use through. The pen is passing through the hole made in the paper. Why through? Because it can go from one end to the other end. That is why I am using the preposition through. This notebook I am keeping on the table. Which preposition I have used here now? On the table. Now, sometimes we even see the preposition as onto. On भी होता है, onto भी होता है. तो हम कैसे इसको differentiate करेंगे? On, there is, as we saw, in and into. When there was water in the glass and I was pouring the water into the next glass. Similarly, on and onto. There is a difference between motion. वहाँ पे हलचल, movement होती है कहाँ पर? onto में. और on में movement नहीं होती. यहाँ book को हमने table पे रखा हुआ है. For example, if I say the cat jumped onto the table. The cat jumped onto the table. Jumped में क्या है? movement है, motion है. So it jumped onto the table. वो आई और table पे रुक गई. So what do you see in my hand now? Chocolate. Okay. Let's open it. And with this example also, you will find the use of preposition. How? This chocolate, it is broken into pieces. Into. Why? Because there was motion. Okay. It was broken into pieces and now this chocolate is distributed among the children. Among the children. इन बच्चों में वो चॉकलेट बांट दी गई. इसको टुकड़ों में तोड़ा गया और बच्चों में बांट दिया गया. डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के लिए हम क्या यूज कर रहे हैं? Among. The chocolate is broken into pieces and was distributed among the children. So we were using the preposition on, in, onto, into likewise. With machines also we use the preposition on. Suppose I am busy, or you can say Ram is working on the computer. Ram is busy on the computer. Why? Because computer is a machine. Same way, my brother is busy on the phone. My brother is using his cell. So my brother is busy on phone. I am doing the calculation on the calculator. Okay, so calculator is also a machine. So there also you will use on. Similarly, my sister is watching a movie on TV. On TV. Okay, so TV, computer, mobile, calculator, these all are the machines and with these we always use on. Now let's see how do we use the prepositions like with, without, with, by. Okay, so for example, hair. I am with hair. My head is with hair. है ना? I am with hair. Now I will show you one interesting thing. What is it? He is without hair. Right? He is without hair. So I am with hair. and the picture which you saw, that is without hair. Same way, कभी कभी टीचर्स अपने बच्चों को डंडे से पीट देते हैं, है ना. कभी कभी वो अपने हाथ से चाटा लगाते हैं, राइट. सो हाउ डू वी यूज prepositions there? The teacher beat the student with the stick. The teacher beat the student with the stick. Why with? क्योंकि उन्होंने उस स्टिक का सपोर्ट लिया, उसका साथ लिया है. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो स्टिक उनके बॉडी से जॉइंट थी और उन्होंने उसको उससे मार दिया. उन्होंने उस डंडे को उठाया और बच्चे को पीटा. दैट्स वाई विथ. ओके. The teacher slapped the boy or beat the boy, hit the boy by hand. Why by hand? Because the hand is joined with the body. ऐसा नहीं कि वो हाथ कहीं पड़ा था, उन्होंने हाथ को उठाया, तो with hand आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं. There you will use by hand. जब हम किसी को लेटर देते हैं तो हम कहते हैं कि I gave the letter to my brother by hand. Okay. Now with the time also, कभी कभी आपसे पूछा जाता है कि आपकी घड़ी में क्या बज रहा है, कितना टाइम हो रहा है, तो आप क्या पूछते हो? What is the time by your watch? So I will say it is 12 o'clock, it is 10 a.m. by my watch. By my watch, by your watch. Okay. So this is the use of with, without, with and by. So far you are using prepositions with the help of activities. Okay. Now let's understand these prepositions one by one again. I taught you the use of on, in and at. Okay. Just remember, where will we use preposition on? Here, on is used with day and date. For example, I will come on Monday. Okay. I will come on Monday, on Tuesday, on Sunday. So with days you will use on. He will come on 21st of April. He will come on 21st of April. So 21st, it is the date. So that's why we are using the preposition on with the date. तो ध्यान रखिए on किसके साथ यूज हो रहा है? Day and date. Next one, with body parts like forehead, hands, legs, knees, elbow. So these all are the body parts. For example, my mother kissed me on my forehead. I wore the ring on my finger. Okay, I wore the ring on my finger. So in this way we are using on with body parts also. Next, machines. Just now I saw you the use of preposition on with the help of several machines like TV, computer, calculator, cell phones. Likewise, that my brother is busy on computer, I am doing all the calculations on the calculator, my sister is busy on her phone. Now the use of are. Just a minute. One more is there where we will use on, that is state. For example, Virat Kohli was on fire yesterday. On fire yesterday. तो इसका मतलब विराट कोहली कल बहुत ही जोश में था. तो ये एक स्टेट शो कर रहा है, उसके बॉडी का, उसके स्ट्रेंथ का जो स्टेट है, दैट इज शोन विद हिज गेम. ओके. फॉर वन मोर एग्जांपल आई कैन गिव यू, दैट इज एप्पल जूस. इट इज इन डिमांड. ठीक है. तो इन डिमांड होगा या ऑन डिमांड होगा? On. So apple juice is on demand nowadays. Clear? So on fire, on demand. So whenever we are watching the use of the condition, the state here, then we use the preposition on. The use of in. In क्या शो करता है? Inner place. Okay, अंदर की जगह. तो यहाँ हम यूज कर रहे हैं. Sometimes in is also used with month and year. Like my father came in March, my father came in April, I got my result in March, I showed this project in the year 1992, in the year, in March. So likewise we use the preposition in. Next is the use of at. At is used when you show the point of time and the point of place. The point of time and the point of place. Exactly the point. Like I will come at 4 o'clock. अब मैं कोई शाम या मॉर्निंग कुछ ऐसा नहीं कह रही हूँ, मैं क्या कह रही हूँ, मैं 4 बजे आऊंगी. सो दैट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. आई विल कम एट 4 o'clock in the evening, right? At 4 o'clock in the evening. Same way, now place. हम कई बार कहते हैं आई वॉज वेटिंग फॉर यू ऑन द बस स्टॉप. तो वहाँ ऑन जो हम यूज कर रहे हैं, ऑन द बस स्टॉप, कैन यू इमेजिन व्हाट विल बी योर कंडीशन, व्हाट विल बी योर स्टेट व्हेन यू आर स्टैंडिंग ऑन द बस स्टॉप? People will laugh at you if you say like that. So we should not say on the bus stop. We should say at the bus stop. Why? Because we are showing the point of place. Same way, I am standing at the door. You cannot say I am standing on the door. Okay? At the door, at the bus stop, at the station. Now see, I have written some of the stages of the day. How the day starts and it ends. It starts with dawn, then morning, then noon, then evening, midnight, night. Okay. Dawn is a point of time, particular time. ठीक है? So here we are using at. That I got up at the dawn. ठीक है? At dawn period. So here I am using preposition at. Morning is a duration. You don't have the point of time, particular time. So here we are using in. Next is noon. Noon is exactly 12 o'clock. Okay, it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon time, which starts at 12. So it is having a particular time. That's why we use the preposition at. Next is evening. I will wait for you in the evening. Midnight. Midnight, again 12 at night. So it is a particular time given in the night. So I will see you at 12 o'clock. I will see you at the midnight. And now with night, sometimes you are using at, sometimes you are using in. When you are using this night word in a particular way, then you are using at, and when you are using the night in a general way, then you are using the preposition in. For example, I was watching movie at 9 o'clock in the night. Okay, so at 9 o'clock in the night. In this way, we use in and at. Some fixed prepositions also. It is not the same कि हर बार हम जगह को देखते हुए या नाउन को देखते हुए, ऑब्जेक्ट्स को देखते हुए prepositions यूज करते हैं. Sometimes the prepositions are really fixed. उस preposition को वहीं पे ही यूज किया जाता है verb के साथ में. Let's see how we are using. First example, she has great affection. Affection मतलब उसे बहुत प्यारे हैं. क्या प्यारे हैं? किड्स. शी हैज ग्रेट अफेक्शन फॉर किड्स. अब इसी अफेक्शन को अगर हम लिखते अफेक्शनेट, अफेक्शनेट, तो शी इज अफेक्शनेट टू. ओके, अफेक्शनेट अगर होता तो उसके साथ हम फिक्स्ड प्रीपोजिशन क्या यूज करते? टू. और अफेक्शन के साथ में फिक्स्ड प्रीपोजिशन क्या आ जाएगा? फॉर. नेक्स्ट इज राम इज गिफ्टेड विथ. और इस गिफ्टेड की जगह अगर एंडोर्ड होता, दैट इज ऑल्सो गिफ्टेड. The meaning of endowed is also gifted. So gifted with, endowed with many qualities. Next is he is committed to his company. Committed मतलब वो अपनी कंपनी के लिए समर्पित है, कमिटेड है. राम इज डेडिकेटेड टू हिज प्रोजेक्ट. तो कमिटेड के साथ हमेशा टू आता है, डेडिकेटेड के साथ हमेशा टू आता है. नेक्स्ट इज स्वाति स्टम्बल्ड the stone and fell the ditch. Stumbled means अचानक हम चल करते हैं, पत्थर से टकराते हैं, ठोकर लगती है और गिरने लगते हैं. ओके, सो स्वाति स्टम्बल्ड एट द स्टोन. एक पॉइंट ऑफ प्लेस होती है स्टोन की जहां से हमें ठोकर लगती है, एंड देन फेल into the ditch. Why I am not writing in here? Because there is a motion. Fell, वो गिर रही है, उसमें मोशन है. So fell into the ditch. Ditch means गड्ढा. The same next example, he was lying the ditch. Lying means पड़ा रहना. Okay, तो यहाँ हम into नहीं use करेंगे because there is no motion. It is already lying. So he was lying in the ditch. So this is the difference between in and into, how we use there. Next is the box is filled with. The box is filled with pens. The box is thronged with pens. The box is packed with pens. So in this way we can use thronged with. Okay. Next is packed. Packed with. So these are all are the verbs, and here we use with all these three verbs. Next is we should abide by the rules of the school. Abide के साथ भी हम हमेशा by का यूज करते हैं. Then the city is deprived of cleanliness. City में क्या है? कमी है. किस चीज की? Cleanliness की. This city is deprived of cleanliness. Next, he revenged himself his enemy. He revenged himself on his enemy. With. Okay. Next is packed. Packed with. So these are all are the verbs, and here we use with all these three verbs. Next is we should abide by the rules of the school. Abide के साथ भी हम हमेशा by का यूज करते हैं. Then the city is deprived of cleanliness. City में क्या है? कमी है. किस चीज की? Cleanliness की. This city is deprived of cleanliness. Next, he revenged himself his enemy. He revenged himself on his enemy. In this example, just be very much careful with the word revenge. Revenge, sometimes this word is used as verb, sometimes this word is used as noun. Here I have written both of the examples. In this sentence, revenged, ed is written here, so it is a verb. उसने बदला लिया. Okay, he revenged. So there is verb. When this word is used as a verb, then the preposition on will come. When this word is used as noun, then preposition from will come. This is the difference. When revenge is used as verb, then preposition on will come. When revenge is used as noun, then preposition from will come. See the example. He took revenge from his enemy. He took revenge from his enemy. So these all are the fixed prepositions. There are many others which we will study in our next class. Now I would like to tell you some more prepositions. With verbs, whenever these prepositions are used, see, laughed is a verb, at is a preposition. When verb and prepositions come together, then they are called as phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs. Okay, when the verb and prepositions are used together. Laughed means हंसना. ठीक है? At, यहाँ पर laughed के साथ with. But when we use at, then the meaning is different. When we use with, then the meaning is different. For example, he laughed at the beggar. Okay, he laughed at the beggar. That means वह भिखारी के ऊपर हंसने लगा. उसने भिखारी का मजाक उड़ाया. तो laughed at का मतलब क्या हुआ? हंसी उड़ाना, मजाक उड़ाना. He laughed with his friends. He laughed with his family members. तो साथ में हंसना. So there we use laughed with. Next is
मीन्स देखना, किसी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे हम देखते हैं. ही लुक्ड एट द बर्ड, ही लुक्ड एट द बर्ड एंड लुक्ड आफ्टर. अब यहाँ मीनिंग चेंज हो गया, यहाँ देखना नहीं है. व्हाट इज दैट? देखभाल करना. ही लुक्स आफ्टर हिज मदर. व्हाट इज द लाइन? ही लुक्स आफ्टर हिज मदर. वह अपनी मम्मी की देखभाल करता है. सो इन दिस वे prepositions are used in many ways and as the word suggests, preposition. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? preposition हमेशा अपनी प्लेस को पहले ही डिसाइड करता है. pre मीन्स पहले, position मीन्स जगह. prepositions. Thank you.